Good morning, everyone. Just want to get these slides. Whoops, I knew that was going to happen. First, thank you, Sean, for giving us the opportunity to speak to the room today. Very happy to be here. Thank you to the CBTU team for your help, and thank you, Robert, for the introduction. Also want to thank many of you in this room for placing your trust in Union Power, buying your insurance from us. We greatly appreciate your business, and we are very appreciative of the opportunity to be of service. Over the last couple of days, many of you came up to Will Penfold and I. Will is the good-looking guy at our booth, and gave us excellent positive feedback. Granted, some of you came up to chat with my wife, Janice, but still, that's fine. Yeah, she's the better-looking one. I'll be going through these slides rather quickly. If you have any questions or if you need more info, we're easy to find at unionpower.ca. So what is Union Power? As Robert said, we are an independent licensed insurance broker. We're professional advisors and risk managers. We work for you, the Canadian building trades, your members, your retirees, your locals, your boards. We do not work for the insurers we represent. We are independent. We have your best interest at heart. What kind of insurance? Really everything but life and group benefits. So we do personal insurance, home, auto, motorcycles, boats, cottages, umbrella liability, which is excess liability, which each and every household should purchase, as well as home business, rentals, condos, tenants, whatever you have, we can insure it. On the business insurance side, we specialize in unions, and there are not many brokers that do. We insure property, operations, directors and officers liability, professional liability, trustee, fiduciary liability, business vehicles, which includes auto. Some of you have highly specialized training trailers. We do those. We do fleets, and we do employment practices liabilities, such as if you get hauled in front of human rights tribunals, things like that. And cyber, and I put that in bold because I will talk about cyber for a couple minutes. How many insurance companies do we represent? And I sort of show this slide for effect. We represent well over 30. Why do I show this slide? Because I want to impress upon you that if we cannot insure it, whatever you have, nobody can. This is what we do. We search the market for coverage that matches, that fits your exposures, your need. Be it a home business, be it a training trailer, be it trustee liability, which there are very few who even write that kind of policy. Who do we insure? Next slide. Who do we insure? We focus on your members and your retirees. We focus on your locals and training centers, your executive and trustee boards, regional and national councils, and unionized contractors. We exist to serve the Canadian building trades, period. Where do we insure? Many of you think we're only in Ontario. We are, in fact, licensed coast to coast, and we are coming to each and every province. We understand that Albertans want to buy from an Alberta broker. We're going to have people in every province because we get it. A family in Halifax wants to deal with somebody in Halifax, and we're going to put people there. It's going to take some time, but we will get there. To our friends in Quebec, we're not yet licensed, but we are working on bringing our program to your beautiful province. Please be patient, and we will get there. Why do we do this? Because all Canadian building trade members in their household deserve this program. Your members should have access to group insurance. Just like Robert said, teachers have it, doctors have it, but insurance companies usually in the past discriminated against blue-collar groups. We changed that. That's the purpose of Union Power. When you do your collective bargaining with employers and use powers and numbers to get the best pay and benefits for your workers, members, we do the same thing but with underwriters. This is what we do. We approach insurers and we negotiate the best deal we can for your members, your retirees, and your locals. Just going to move on to some stats. I want to provide an update. We've been in business since 2014. Currently, we insure approximately 8,500 households. That's about 15,000 policies. On the commercial side, we insure approximately 150 of your locals and training centers. The number we're most proud of on this page are our Google reviews. They're approaching 450 with a 4.9 rating. For an insurance broker, that's unheard of. I encourage you, read a couple of them. You would think it's about, these guys saved me a ton of money. 8 out of 10 reviews is about service. Where your members appreciate the service our staff provide. We have a great team, and we exist, like I said, to serve the Canadian building trades. If you read the reviews, sometimes business managers get worried, well, why would I endorse an insurance broker? Like, I got other stuff to worry about. Your members will thank you. We exist for them, and the Google reviews prove that your members are happy, your business managers are happy, and we're doing a good job, and we're going to continue to do that. I saw Robert in the hall a couple days ago, and he said, Rob, what do you think, how much have we saved members over the years? And I said, I don't know, let me think about that. So last night, I got out of bed and went, okay, currently it's about $8,500, $750 per year, multiply that through, but that's each and every year. So as we grew, the total savings I estimate to be close to $25 million in your members' pockets as opposed to an insurance company's. And that's impressive. Let's not forget about the revenue stream. The first time we came to this convention, I think it was 2015, maybe 2016, we came with a check for $14,000 because these kind of programs do generate revenue for the group, be it the teachers, be it doctors, architects, or the building trades. First year was $14,000. In 2022, our program generated close to $700,000, and I think we'll get to $1 million by the end of 2023. And that goes back to the trades for great causes, of course. Switching gears, I do want to talk about cyber insurance. Cyber is the biggest single financial threat your locals face, no question about it. We see losses in the hundreds of thousands into the millions for what one would think is a relatively minor breach. It is brutal. Nobody is immune. It's a complex topic. I could talk all day. I won't, don't worry, Sean, but it is a very complex topic. So I just want to give a brief overview. What is it? Why do you need it? Why does an organization have to buy it? Because your other policies exclude cyber risk. You may have a crime policy. It does not cover cyber crime. You may have a property policy. It does not cover when your servers melt down due to malware or a hack. You need this policy because your other policies do not cover it. Unless you buy a comprehensive standalone cyber policy, you are on your own when you're hacked. And it can happen to anyone. Nobody's immune. Doesn't matter if you got antivirus, firewall, whatever you have, if they want you, they can get you. They will trick you, and you will fall for it. It happens to the best of them, including the Pentagon. If they get hacked, you can get hacked. Examples of cyber losses, cyber incidents response. Imagine you wake up one morning, you log in, and something is wrong. You're not sure what it is, but you've been hacked. What do? Call the police? Call your IT contractor? Good luck. What you need is a rapid cyber response team. These guys are 24/7. They're waiting for a call to help. If you don't have access to a cyber response team, you need to find that team ASAP because time is of the essence. And these outfits charge hundreds per hour. It's very, very expensive. A cyber policy covers that loss. Another example, ransomware. You've heard of this? It just takes one click on one link and you're done. And how easy is that to do? If you get hit with ransomware, suddenly your system's locked. You've got two choices. You can pay the hacker Bitcoin to unlock your data, or you can restore from backup. If you do not have solid backup in place, you have one choice to get your data back, and that's to pay the hacker. Insurance policies pay the hacker. The Bitcoin is covered by the policy. Believe it or not, just like honor amongst thieves, there's honor amongst hackers. When they get their coin, they will release your data. They have a reputation to upkeep, and they move on to the next victim. It's brutal. Other types of losses, legal regulatory costs. There are fines for privacy breach, lawyers, IT forensic costs. When you've been hacked, nobody knows what was stolen. Did they look at 500 records? Did they look at 50,000 records? The only way to find that out is to hire an IT forensics team who will go through your systems and will tell you exactly what was done. Again, very expensive. Policies pay for that. Privacy breach management costs. Your 10,000 students or retirees' records were stolen. You got to notify them by law. You have to put credit monitoring in place, and you may get fined. A cyber policy covers that. System hardware damage. I should flip my slide. You know, these viruses, malware, etc., fry your systems. They will eat your server, and you will need a complete new IT infrastructure. You guys know this, it costs tens of thousands. Privacy liability, you know, what happens if records of 25,000 members get stolen? Well, they may launch a class action against the party responsible. You have a duty to keep private records safe. If you fail in that duty, you will get sued. A policy helps you there, of course. So should a local buy cyber insurance? Really easy. Do you store personal data? Do you bank electronically? Do you rely on networks to function? Of course you do. You need cyber. If you don't have it, it's, you know, once you get hacked, it's obviously too late. Buy it now. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we would sell cyber insurance for $2,000, $3,000. Application would be 5 questions, piece of cake. Nowadays, 2 to 3 out of 5 organizations that approach us, we cannot get cyber insurance for them until they get their IT house in order. By that I mean, are you using multi-factor authentication? Do you have solid backups, solid password policies? These new applications for cyber insurance, if you put too many no, the underwriter will say, we're not going to insure these guys. So we help you with that. We'll tell you exactly what you need to do for us to be able to get you a cyber quote. Happy to do it. It doesn't cost anything. We do it free of charge. What's the cost? Don't hold me to it. I just wanted to give everyone a general idea what it costs. A small local, for example, 500 to 1,000 members, no claims on cyber. If you've had a cyber incident, very tough to get insurance. It's just the way it is. If you haven't had one, small local is about $2,500 a year. Medium-sized local, about $5,000 per year. The biggest locals we insure, the pricing can go to $12,000 to $14,000, $15,000. Again, it's money well spent. It's your biggest risk facing your locals. Do know that we do these presentations to councils, to executive boards. More than happy if you ever want to have Rob or Will, myself, come and speak to you virtually or in person, more than happy to do that, be it cyber, be it fiduciary, trustee liability, whatever you need. If you take away one thing from the short presentation, we are here to help you. The next time you hear a member, a family friend, a contractor, a retiree, anyone ask you about a problem about insurance, they complain about insurance, they don't know what to do, just tell them, I know this Rob guy. He's a bit of an insurance geek, but he will help you. And I will. And it's not just me. We got over 25 professional licensed brokers that will help you, whether you're insured with us or not. We exist to serve the building trades. Thank you very much.